Good evening, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to a grand and glorious, innovative video live stream of Arizona motivational streams and more, starring I, your tour guide, Mr. Arizona. It is now 6:16 p.m. Arizona time on Sunday. Today's Sunday? Oh, okay. On Sunday, December the 4th, 2022. And you know, I have been watching YouTube for a long time, and I have participated in it for a long time. And I have seen many sick, twisted, and disgusting things going on here. And all I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, today, YouTube needs a wake-up call. Today, we need to get out of that mindset and put ourselves in a better frame of mind, put ourselves in a better place to be, not only for us, but for the future and everybody else that comes through here daily. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube needs a wake-up call. And I'm going to get into this right now. So here we go. All right. Now, I noticed that there's been a lot of hatred towards people lately. I noticed that there's been a lot of nasty stuff towards each other lately. And I'm going to tell you this, brothers and sisters, it's time for us to make a change, don't you think? It's time for us to decide enough is enough. It's time for us to make a change. It's time for us to be united, not divided. It's time for us to do positivity instead of negativity. It's time for us to bring each other up, not knock each other down. We have been knocking each other down and reducing each other to a pile of shit for a long goddamn time. And it's about time that we all make a stand here and now, that we won't take it anymore. That we are going to stop the shit once and for all. Because one voice, ladies and gentlemen, one single voice, one single consciousness can be the voice of an army, to be the voice of the light in the dark. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been destroying ourselves. And for what? The sake of a view, the sake of attention, the sake of internet fame, what have you. Is that what this platform is reduced down to these days? Is that what we as human beings are reduced down to? Getting back at each other by any means necessary, right? Disrespecting each other down to the core. Personally, I think it is physically and morally wrong that we as human beings have stooped down to this level. Why do we do this to each other, ladies and gentlemen? Should you criticize your fellow brother or your fellow sister when you, my friend, are no different than they are? No different. It should be the same thing all across the board, because why? We have one thing in common, ladies and gentlemen. Humanity. And humanity has a heart. Why not rinse off all this garbage? Just wash it away and start life anew. Why not ignore the negativity and work on positivity so that we can bring this YouTube community together and make it stronger than ever? So that people don't revile the drama community, so people aren't intimidated to come here. Do you realize that that is what people think of all of us? They think of us as a bunch of crazy people, a bunch of psychotic doctors, all this kind of shit. Do we really want to be thought of that way on a platform such as this? Think about it. All of us have morals. All of us have values. All of us have respect. But for some reason, when we go online, that goes out the window. Why? And I do admit, I am guilty of being a bastard. I am guilty of being a sick son of a bitch. I am guilty. Yes, I am. Because why? I'm guilty of doing one thing. I'm guilty of feeding into the negativity instead of cutting it off and ignoring it. I did the wrong thing. And I got involved in a whole bunch of bullshit that had nothing to do with me at all. And I hurt people. And the worst thing about it is I hurt myself in the process. Because why? Because I discouraged myself from the true purpose that I need to do, which is motivate people and bring them up, not knock them down, not make them feel sorry about themselves, not make them angry, not make them upset, not make them regretful. No. That's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. So like I said, I'm making a stand right now, right here, that I'm going to try and change. And I know it's not going to be a difficult road. Change is never easy, especially on a platform like this, when you are surrounded by a cesspool of negativity. Constantly people fighting, constantly people arguing, constantly people just like a fucking tennis match. You take a ball of shit, you pass it on to the next one. Take another ball and you pass it, and it's just an endless fucking battle. So my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, is why get yourselves stuck up in that mess when you could choose to just leave it alone? You could choose just to get out of it by just saying, look, as long as you hold confidence, love, and light within yourself, no man or woman can ever touch you or hurt you unless you allow it, unless you open that door and therefore let it in. But if you decide to say one day when you wake up in the morning, one day when you decide to say, I'm going to have a damn good day and there is nothing or nobody that's going to stop me from having that blessed day. There is nobody on the face of this earth that is going to change, that's going to steal my light or steal my joy away. What's up, sis? How you doing? There's going to be nobody that's going to do that, ever. You talk about being untouchable. When you put that armor of love and light, I guarantee you the darkest motherfucking shit off the face of this earth will never hurt you, will never touch you. Because once you have confidence within yourself and within your ability to be who you are, nothing can affect you. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can hurt you. The worst, most foulest shit that ever walked across the face of this fucking YouTube platform can never, ever hurt you or penetrate the inner being of you. You can choose to turn it off. We all have a conscious decision that we make in life. Oh, cooking and listening? Cool. You know, we all have a decision that we make in life. Just like, I'm just going to give you an example. Just like drugs and alcohol. You have a choice. Either to pick up that bottle and drink or not. Either to pick up that crack pipe and smoke it or say, no, I'm not. But I gotta warn you, I've gotta warn you, if you pick up that bottle and start drinking, there are consequences to that. It'll mess up your body. It'll start fucking up your life. It gets your mind boggled. It screws you up majorly. Because why? Because you allow it to do so. You see, there's a thing called choices that we make in life. every day. You know what? You know what I was taught one day? Be your own light. Be your own person. Pressure one out. Come on. Let's go outside. Be your own light. Be your own person. Be the beautiful person that God created you to be, that you created yourself to be. Not what society wants you to be, not what the drama community wants you to be. You know, we have an imminent problem is negativity in this drama community. Why can't we just flip that around and say, look, I don't give a damn what you do to me, but I want to tell you this. I fucking love you. And no matter what, I will always love you. Because believe it or not, all of you on this platform, even the people that I've never even known before, every last one of you are my brothers and are my sisters. And I don't give a rat's ass how bitter we argue or how bitter whatever the thing is. If you ever need me for anything, whether it's a friend, shoulder to cry on, or maybe just someone to talk to, I'm right the fuck here, okay? I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm always here for everybody. I've got a big heart filled with many rooms. And I don't care if you hate my guts, and I don't care if you love me still. My heart will remain the same. And no matter what anybody says or what anybody does to me on this platform, my heart will never change. My love will never change. My feelings will never change. Yeah, there's some people that I prefer not to be around, but that doesn't mean I hate them. No, I just prefer not to be around. It's a personal preference with me. It doesn't mean I hate them. It doesn't mean I want to talk shit on them. No. It just means I prefer not to be around them. It's personal preference. It's nothing bad. It really isn't. Because every decision I make, my heart is in the right place. Pressure, get in. Okay. But like I said, every decision I make is not perfect. Hold on. Pressure wants in. Stupid pressure. You know what? I'm just going to say this. Like the life that I'm living right now. Did I make a choice to live this life? You're damn straight I did. You're damn straight I did. I always choose to live this life. Because guess what? I choose to get married. Exactly. What's up, Philly man? How you doing? Good to see you. But anyway, like I said, we're going through hell on this platform, and we're not only going, we're putting each other through hell. Because why? Because we're choosing to do so. We're choosing to argue. We're choosing to engage. We're choosing to do all this. Well, why can't we make the conscious decision and just say, look, let's just agree to disagree and move on. If you can't get along, you know the old saying, if you don't have something nice to say, then why say it at all? Why sit here and bitch and piss and moan about something that someone else says or does on this platform when your attitude and your actions are no different than theirs? You do the same thing, just a different version. Think about it for a minute. Think about it long and think about it hard before you answer this question. Think about it. What's up, Big Cheese? You know what? I'm not simping for anybody. I'm simping for myself. I'm simping for me. I'm simping for what's right. I'm simping for what I feel inside my heart and inside my soul. And if you guys don't understand this, then you're on the wrong channel, then you need to leave. Simple as that. I'm not simping for anybody. I'm not doing this for anybody. No, I'm doing it for what's right, for what I feel in my heart, for what I feel in my soul, for what I feel in the very bones of my body. And if people don't understand that I am extremely passionate when it comes to motivational speeches, then I'm sorry that I'm not speaking the language that you understand. I'm sorry that I'm not speaking the word hate. I'm sorry I'm not speaking the terms and conditions that you like for me to speak. I'm sorry. But I'm tired of hating. I'm tired of being the bad guy. I'm tired of disagreeing with everybody. I'm tired of saying, look, I don't like you, blah, 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 blah. I'm tired of talking shit. I want to fucking change, and I'm going to make that change. And if y'all don't like it, well, that's just tough shit. It's what I am choosing. I'm not imposing my other things on anybody. I want you all to get that straight. I'm not imposing anything that I'm saying or anything that I'm doing on anybody else on this platform. If you want to go ahead and talk negative, go ahead and talk negative. Go ahead, talk negative on me. Talk negative on other people, but I guarantee you, if you talk negative on me, the egg is only going to be in your face, not mine. Because why? Because I'm not going to say a word. Because why? Because I'm just going to sit back and let you dig your own hole. Let you embarrass the heck out of yourself by making a stream, by talking that trash when I have not said a word. You know what? I'll tell you what. For the people that love to talk shit on me, for the people that love to start shit and stir shit because of me, I'm just going to say this. God bless you. And, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day just to speak about me. Whether it's bad or not, still, God bless you, and I thank you for that. Because this is a platform of both positive and negative opinions all the time. Positive and negative forces are always fighting each other all the time. That's why we get conflict constantly. Because people think they understand each other when they really don't. Because they don't take the time to say, hi, how are you? How was your day? Oh, you had a bad day? Well, let's talk about it. Let's discuss about it. Because there are people that care, my friends. There are people that have hearts. I happen to be one of them that has a heart of gold. And I don't give a damn what the hell goes on this platform. I will still never change that. And you guys can call me a scammer. Yeah, okay. Call me a scammer, because why? I'm scamming for one thing and one thing only. on a second. Michelle, why is Pressure crying like that? Pressure, shush. No crying. You've already been outside. Jesus. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, you can call me a scammer. Go ahead, call me a scammer. Because you know what? I'm a scammer of one thing. Scammer for happiness that I'd like to bring to you as you bring to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand that it doesn't matter what you say or do on this platform, my attitude and my sheer will to be who I am will never, ever stop. In fact, that will just encourage me to yell louder. That will encourage me to be that much better. Because why? Because you guys keep talking about it, and I'll keep doing it. So go ahead, make fun of me, do what you want, because, you know, at the end of the day, the only person that you guys are going to be hurting is yourselves. Think about it. It's just like a person, like you try and pick a fight with, right? Say, come on, you cuss them out, you do all this, and you want to fight them. But guess what? You know what they do? They just turn their back and walk away and say, God bless you. That's a true warrior. A true man or woman walks away with pride and dignity and respect. I remember one time when I was in high school, there was this girl there was a girl that I was basically, okay, I'm going to tell you the story. I was sitting there, you know, getting ready to eat my lunch, like I always do. You know, I bought my lunch. It was about like a couple bucks, couple of dollars at the, you know, at the lunch area. You know, I got pizza, fries, and a Coke for like $2. Okay, so I got my lunch, and I'm getting ready to sit down and eat my lunch. And I accidentally got into, you know, a girl's way. And she said, will you please get the fuck out of my way? And I didn't respond back. I just thought to myself, well, okay. And I just went down, and I sat down, and I ate my lunch. Well, the next day rolls around, and that person sees me again. And she literally came up to me and said, look, I'm sorry that I was mean to you that day. I'm sorry, I was just upset, and blah, 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 blah. Can I sit down and eat lunch with you? And then it wound up every day. She came to my table, and we ate lunch together every day. And she wound up being a really good friend of mine, all the way up until the end of high school. She was a really decent friend. Never had a problem with her, never did. Because why? Because I know that some of us have bad days. I know some of us have a lot of shit going on in their lives. And I know, and I understand that you can't be happy every single day. But guess what? If you could wake up in the morning, open your eyes, and tell yourself you're going to have a good day and be thankful that you're having one, then you've already won the war. You've already won the battle, even before it even started. Because as soon as you tell yourself, I'm going to have a good day, it's going to be good, then nothing stops you from having a good day. Because you keep the same energy, you keep that positive attitude going every single day. I know the holidays are coming up. the holidays are here. You know, I know Christmas is coming up. Christmas is a very happy for a lot of people, but a very sad time of year for a lot of people as well. I do realize that. You know, this is, for me, the holidays are bittersweet as well, because my dad recently passed away as of, I think about a year ago. And my dad passed away. And every Christmas and every Thanksgiving, I miss him. Because I'll never forget when we used to spend time on Christmas. I remember Christmas Day, the family would always get together and we would all open gifts right in front of the Christmas tree, and I had a stocking and everything. It was great. Oh, well, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. You know, it was great. But, you know, due to cirrhosis of the liver, my dad passed away. And that's why every holiday I miss him. I wish he was here. But you know what? I also think about one good thing. I thank God every day that at least he's not suffering anymore. At least he's not hurting anymore. At least he is in a better place looking down on me. And I'm sure he's probably saying, God damn it, Andrew, you know, and all that other shit. Yes, Andrew is my real name. Okay? That's true. My name is Andrew. And I'm proud of it. So you guys can go and make fun of it and do whatever you want. I don't care about that. I don't. I really don't. Oh, cool. Okay. But yeah, that is my real name. And I don't care how many people know it or how many people hear about it. I don't give a shit. Because why? Because I'm not afraid to reveal who I am, because I've got nothing to hide. I've got nothing to hide. I've got no criminal history. I've got nothing. And even if I did, it still wouldn't matter. I'd come right out and say it. I don't care. Because I'm unafraid. I am unafraid of anything on this platform or in real life. Because why? Because I've got the strength and faith of God in my heart and in my fucking soul. I carry the light of God everywhere I go. Everywhere I'm at, I carry his light and his love. What's up, Gabby? Oh, not too much. I'm just doing a very, very motivational speech. And God bless you today. I hope you're doing well. You know, I'm going to give some shout outs. Shout outs to my sister, the Squishes. Shout out to Philly Man 2410. Shout out to the Big Cheese. And shout out to Gabby. God bless you guys for coming in here. And God bless you guys. God bless the wonderful lurkers that are here. And also, God bless the wonderful people that are seeing this replay, that are going to be seeing this replay after I'm done. God bless everybody today. Because we all deserve it. We all deserve something positive in our lives. We all deserve something to bring us up, to wake us up, to make us feel human instead of feeling like goddamn robots. Cold, uncalculated, and heartless. That's not the way to be for anybody. I don't care who you are. What's up, Kick? How you doing? You know, like I said, I know there's a lot of negative shit going around. There's a lot of negative shit going on in the real world, even in your own backyard. But guess what? If I could provide one place where we all could come together as a community, and even if we don't get along with each other, even if we don't like each other too much, why can't we peacefully coexist regardless of our feelings? Why can't we find a channel or a place where we put our personal feelings aside and just tolerate one another for once? And you never can tell. We might just accidentally, all of us, come together. Because we all have one thing in common, ladies and gentlemen. We're all human beings. And we deserve one thing: love, peace, and understanding for who we are, not for what we've done. Those of you that hold grudges must be the most bitter people in the world, because I hold no grudges against anybody. I never have and never will. And for those of you that harbor hate and that just hold grudges and they're just mean and sour, it's because, you know what? I think it's because you haven't found God yet. You haven't found peace with yourself. You're constantly at war with yourselves out here. Not with anybody else. You're at war with yourselves. And therefore, that's why you bring it out on other people. You're discontent with yourself. Therefore, you're discontent with other people, and you pick out their flaws and their wrongdoings and all that other shit. Because why? Because you caused that personal war within yourself. Ain't nobody else caused that. No, you caused that yourself. You do that to your own self. Ain't nobody else doing it for you. Oh yeah, you could sit there and say, oh yeah, my mama made me do it. My daddy made me do it. Oh yeah, King Tut made me do it. But in real life, we all create our own wars, ladies and gentlemen. We all create our own wars because we are the controllers of our destiny, ladies and gentlemen. We are the makers and breakers of our own lives. We control what we want to do, not someone else. Does someone else tell you to wake up in the morning? Does someone else tell you to direct your life? No, they don't. You tell yourself. And if it goes badly, if your life goes badly, well, that's only because you let it go badly. That's what I said. It's time for a wake-up call, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for us to knock this bullshit off and find out what life really is. And you know what I'm saying? Life is a battle of will. It's a battle of confidence that everyone has within their self. I want you guys to go home today. When I get done with this live stream, I want you guys to sit in an easy boy chair. Just sit down for 5 minutes and write down a list of the things that you want to get done in your life. I want you to write a list of the things you want to get done in your life. I want you to make a checklist. And then I want you to Select one of them. Select one of them and focus on it and complete it. And when you've done that one, cross that off, make another one and another one. And pretty soon when you're down on the last thing on that list, you look back on it, and what do you see? One hell of a bunch of accomplishments that you've done yourself. Ain't no one else helped you, ain't no one else influenced you, ain't no one else encouraged you to do it. You did it because you chose to do it, and you put yourself laser focused on what you needed to do, and you done it. What's up, Mercy? How you doing? You know, like I said, I'm not preaching like I'm all high and mighty, because I ain't. I'm not at all. No, don't get that twisted. I could be just as mean and nasty as any of y'all. But here's one thing that is a blessing and a curse with me. I do something wrong and I feel bad about it. Why? Because it ain't me. It ain't me. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway. Therefore, I feel bad about it. Because why? Because I got a heart. And when I insult my fellow brother or my fellow sister, I feel rotten about it, regardless of the circumstance for it. That's just how I am. That's just how I feel. Whether it's wrong or whether it's right, it ain't good for you to decide. Who are we to judge anybody if we can't judge ourselves first? Who are we to say that person's wrong or that person's right when we can't even figure out what ourselves are first? You know, people love to make quick snap judgments about other people, but they don't make quick snap judgments about themselves and their own shit they're doing. You know what? Quotes in the Bible, and I'll say this. It says, and I quote, "Worry not about the speck in your brother or sister's eye when you should be worried about the log that is within yours." Case in point, don't judge somebody else about their wrongdoings, about their bullshit, when you need to judge yourself first. Clean out your own closet before you start judging somebody else's. Judge your own way of life before you sit there and judge somebody else. I'm just saying, YouTube needs a wake-up call, and I hope to God that this is one of them. I hope to God that this reaches as far as the eye can see. I hope to God that 90% of you actually understand what I'm trying to say and actually adhere to what I'm trying to say. No, I'm not pushing my shit on you. No, I'm not pushing my ideals, my values, or nothing. I'm giving out free advice. Whether you decide whether you decide to take it or not, well, that's entirely up to you. All I'm doing is putting information out there. All I'm doing is putting what I'm doing out there. And no, I'm not here to lead a goddamn cult or anything like that. No cult followings, no nothing like that. Now, this is a kind of a wrong example, but I want you to look up interviews with Charles Manson. And you would find out that a lot of the things that he said were actually true to this day. Like, for instance, and I'm going to give you an example, and this is true this day. This is true this day. When you go get convicted of something and go into a courtroom, they don't give a damn whether you're innocent or whether you're guilty. They just want someone to convict, someone to just hate on, someone to just throw the book and say, fuck you, and just throw them away. That's all they want. As long as they get paid, they don't give a damn who goes to jail, as long as somebody goes to jail. As long as somebody gets put away, they don't care. They don't give a damn. All they care about is a conviction. That's it. Just like when a lot of y'all are on these manhunts or all these people like this, you don't care who it is as long as you get somebody to put away. Hang on for 1 second, I gotta take a piss. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, you know, when you get convicted in a courtroom, they don't give a damn who goes to jail, as long as someone goes to jail. In fact, I'm going to tell you also something about a little incident that I got into. I got into an altercation here at the house one time. It was between me and my stepson. And I had to call, and the police were involved, and I had to call them. Well, a police officer, you know, took my side of the story, took his side of the story, and he says, look, I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you've done. But if I have to come back here again, somebody is going to jail. I don't give a fuck who, but someone's going to be sitting in the back of that car. And he says, it ain't going to be me. So that just goes to show you right there, when an officer of the law comes at you, he don't care who he arrests as long as he arrests somebody. As long as they get an arrest and get someone booked down to jail. Don't care who it is. Same with the court system. They don't give a fuck who they convict, as long as they make a conviction so that they all could get paid and everybody can go home. That's the same way with y'all on here accusing people of this, accusing people of that. You don't give a damn who's right and who's wrong. You just want to accuse somebody. You want an execution before you know the facts. You don't give a damn who hurt who or who hit who or what. No, you don't care. All you care about, guilty, bam, done. Next. Doesn't matter how much evidence you got or how much evidence you don't have. You just want someone just to hate on, or someone just to be in the guilty party, be the villain, be the bad person, right? Well, guess what? A lot of the times, and this happens in real life too, and I want you guys to note this. A lot of the times, people get falsely accused of shit. They get falsely convicted of a crime that they didn't commit. That is the serious problem that this YouTube community has. Everybody wants to yell, scream, point fingers. He did it, he did it, he did it. Well, you got any proof? No, he just did it. Why? I don't know, because I don't like him. He did it. Doesn't that sound like the most ridiculous thing you ever fucking heard in your life? I mean, seriously, but that's the problem with this YouTube community these days. That's what we all go through every single fucking day on this platform. That's why this platform's so fucked up. We gotta get our shit together, people. We gotta start uniting and start being fair with one another. Treating everybody equally across the goddamn board, and stop being so goddamn hypocrites. All of us are hypocrites, including me. I get that way sometimes too, and it's a wrong way to be. But at least one good thing, I have the, pardon my French, balls to admit my wrongs, admit my faults, and be right the fuck here when I do it. Period. How many other of you people that could actually do what I do? That actually sit here daily every time I hit that go live button and I pour my fucking heart out every single time on this platform. And I don't care if you don't think I'm genuine or not, because I am. I'm genuine to myself. I'm genuine to my family. I'm genuine to people that I care about. That's all that matters. The rest of y'all are spectators, and you're entitled to your opinion, whether it's positive or negative. It doesn't matter. Because in this little game called YouTube, no one else gives a damn about what we say and don't say on here, because no one else does anything about it. I could sit here and name off a whole laundry list of different shit that's going on, and nothing is being done about it. Nothing. It still continues, whether people bitch and piss and moan about it or not. It still continues. It still goes on. Unless more and more people like me stand up and say, fuck it, I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm not going to be this way no more. I'm not going to have this in my channels no more. Someone has to stand up and say enough is enough. YouTube needs a wake-up call, ladies and gentlemen. It really does. And if I have to jump on here and do motivational speeches every fucking day just to wake people up and wake the community up, then it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. Because believe it or not, I feel great when I do motivational speeches like this, because it makes me feel good, and I'm hoping to God that it makes you guys feel even greater than me. Because I want to inspire each and every one of you to be 10 times better than I will ever be. I want you guys to be great. I want you guys to accomplish your goals. And Mr. Dave 25, even though we've had our differences and we haven't been doing very well, but I just wanted to say this. I pray for your success in whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life. I pray for your success, and I pray to God that you succeed in it. I pray to God that you be the best person that you could ever be in your entire life. I pray that for you. Even though despite the beef and the shit that you've done, I still pray for you, regardless. I pray for each and every one of you, whether you listen to this program or not, whether you are listening to this channel or not, I still pray for all of you. From the time I go to bed to the time I wake up, I pray for each and every one of you. Calport, even though you're a dickhead sometimes, but guess what? I pray for you too. I pray for your family. I pray that you succeed also in whatever it is that you're accomplishing in life. I pray that you be the biggest success in the world. I challenge every last one of you today listening to this program. I challenge you to do this. Be better than me and be the best person you can be. Be better than me. Please be better. I encourage it. Use your talents. Use your God-given, the stuff that God gave you, that God blessed you with. We all have talents. We all have things that we're good at. Why not keep doing them? But do them a little better each year. A little better each time. And don't be scared and don't be influencing, well, maybe I'm not good enough. No, that's you psyching your own self out. You have every single tool right there in your own heart. Just got to look for it, and it's there. Think about that one. All of you are successes, and all of you are capable of great things. I really strongly believe that. See, I don't want to bring any negativity to this channel at all. None. Because this channel is going to be a channel where people could be here and not have to worry about being attacked, not have to worry about being ridiculed, not have to worry about being made fun of. This will be a channel for the future. This will be a channel for making this community the best community that we could make it. Like I said, it's time for us to wake up and take a stand. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm sure a lot of you in the YouTube community feel the same way. A lot of you want to do what I'm doing right now. A lot of you want to make a stand and use your voice as a good gift, not as a curse. Use your skills for good, not bad, for positive, not negative. Let's bring each other up, not knock each other down. Let's bring this community up and let's make this community the best community it could ever be. Let's make this community memorable for everybody to see. So that when we're not on YouTube, even when I'm not on YouTube anymore, my videos, my streams, everything will remain and it will be timeless. Because every single time you look at this channel, you're going to remember me and remember what I really stood for and remember what I really tried to do for this community. This community has given me so much. Now I'm trying to give back to the community even more. I'm trying to do something that nobody in this community has ever done before. I'm trying to bring positive motivation and positivity to a negative community. I know it's a big feat. I know that. But guess what? I can accomplish it. I know I can, because I have faith in myself and I have faith in God that I could do it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, God bless, and happy Sunday, everybody.